Okay, so I'd like to talk now about some really cool Tony Rice style rhythm fills that really kind of layer onto what we were talking about before when I said you can play arpeggiated notes. You can kind of do these cross-picked fills in between vocal phrases, you know, where you might do a G run otherwise, or you might do kind of a... I taught you that you can play those as alternate picked, kind of cross-picked runs, like with an alternating bass even. So what we're going to talk about today is just using sweeps, kind of an expansion of the down, down, up approach. But this is what Tony Rice would do, is he wouldn't just stick to 2 strings. He would play however many strings he needed to play consecutively. He would kind of do these slow, sweeping downstrokes. And he would also do it on upstrokes. He would play consecutive upstrokes, played as rest strokes, like that. To get a better sound, you kind of can, as we heard on the down, down, up, we heard how much more naturally we were able to pull volume out of the guitar without even really meaning to, and pull more tone out of the guitar because we're playing rest strokes. That's what Tony would do with all of these things. So basically we're just going to apply that kind of this alternating arpeggiated rhythm guitar thing, which is a great way to fill in between vocal phrases. We're going to try playing this with down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. So I'm still, for right now, having that alternating bass run. Oops, sorry. Having that alternating bass line, but I'm really playing rest strokes for all these downstrokes, including, so we're going down, 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 up, even going from the 6th string, skipping over with our flat pick, jumping over the 5th string to the 4th string. It still kind of functions as a rest stroke, because I'm actually kind of touching the 5th string, I'm just not actually plucking it. So I'm kind of actually really quickly coming to rest on the 5th string, but then I'm not actually playing that note. I'm then kind of just loosely hopping down to the 4th string. But even this 6th string note is fundamentally a rest stroke. So it's a series of rest strokes. And when you do that, you get this really rich sound. Compare, again, the sound of me alternate picking it to me doing it Tony Rice style. Back to alternate. It's fine, but then it's just richer and more powerful sounding. And so you might say, like, why don't you do that all the time? Well, it's hard to put this up to speed, for me anyway, but I think for most people it's easier actually to kind of play alternate picked notes once you start getting, you know, to be properly quick. It's just harder to control the Tony, the Rice approach, but it sure has a beautiful, it kind of has this beautiful way that it breathes. It lets the guitar really open up. So you can practice that. You can practice just making little loops. You can do it on other chords. You can do it on G. A lot of times on G, I'll kind of do a bass note strum and then kind of some consecutive downstrokes, and then sort of a up strum that catches maybe the top couple of strings of the guitar. And again on that, I'm kind of playing almost a double stop in the way that we've looked at playing double stops with the flat pick. But you can play more than that. You can play 3 strings. You can play 1 string. It doesn't really matter. You can do it over a D chord. Or we could play it. All kinds of ways that you could do this. There's not just one set of strings that you'd want to play. All kinds of options here. But the important thing is that using your right hand to do those sweeps, you can get this really beautiful, expansive sound that breathes and has dynamics kind of baked in. So if you have any questions about this, feel free to ask. Send me a video if you'd like. This is something that I use all the time. These Tony Rice style sweeps, and I think it's one of the great kind of secrets in bluegrass rhythm guitar, is that by playing these consecutively swept downstrokes, you can really create moments of kind of dynamic, just opening up in your rhythm guitar playing. It really allows you to get soft, get loud, and not just be stuck to doing a G run when you're doing things like that, or a strum.